Hi everyone, my name is Pam Grace. I am here to talk to the beautiful Sarah Watt, who is an Access Consciousness certified facilitator and also a facilitator of the Joy of Business classes. And she is coming to Perth next week, and she's going to be doing two classes, an intro class on Friday the 5th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then a full day class, a Joy of Business class on the Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And these classes are going to be at Peppers in King Square in central Perth. And I just wanted to ask Sarah a couple of questions about what can we expect, Sarah, from these classes? What's different about these classes that would be an invitation for people?
Thank you, Pam. That was such an awesome introduction, and I'm so excited to be coming to Perth next week. Literally, my flight's booked, my accommodation's booked, and I'm just so excited. And my favorite thing in the world to do is bring these tools out and just have them available for anyone that wishes to choose them. So the intro class is called Create More Time, More Money, More Joy. It is based on Simone's book, Joy of Business, and it's funny that they call it an intro. Like every time I facilitate an intro class, they can go anywhere. So we have a manual that comes with the class. There's some activities and exercises and stuff, but it really depends who shows up and what questions they have. Sure. So that class it's just a quickie, 2 hours, but really we could go anywhere in that 2 hours as well. So it's really up to the people that show up and the questions they have. And then the one-day class is an Access business and money class. So this one we get a little bit more into it, a little bit more into the nitty-gritty of, maybe the places that people have limitations around creating their business, having, a different reality with finances and income. Yeah. And this one comes with a manual as well, and is also based on the tools of Joy of Business and Access Consciousness. And what I would love to bring to the classes is everything that I've used from these very tools that have changed everything in my life. So I've changed a lot. In 2.5 years, I've gone through a whole heap of change. I work full-time now within Access. I work for Simone Millis's full-time. I have my own business where I travel facilitating classes. I travel the world on Access classes. So I really would love to just be that invitation for people to know that there is a lot of tools out there that can create change in any aspect of your life. And it'll be about business, it'll be about money. But as Simone says, if you wake up in the morning and you've got blood running through your veins, you're in business. So it doesn't matter if you have your own business, if you work for someone else, if you're unemployed, if you're an at-home mum, at-home dad, there's going to be something in this class that will potentially, rock your socks and maybe change things for you.
Yeah. So Sarah, can I ask you, if you've never done any of the Access Consciousness classes before, can these classes still be a contribution to you?
Definitely. The cool thing about both of these classes is there's no prerequisites. So you don't need to have done any Access, any Joy of Business before. We will use all the tools, and some of it may be a little bit wacky, a little bit wild, but I'll be there with you guys. And, my host will be there. You'll be there, Pam.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, and my amazing host. And the great thing about Access classes and the sense that I get whenever I attend Access classes is how much everyone has your back. So there's as Gary says, there's no such thing as a stupid question, only stupid people that don't ask questions. So if you're willing to choose it and you're willing to show up, and hey, even if you're not willing to ask questions this time, if you're just willing to be there and be present and be part of the class, I could just almost guarantee that you'll walk away with some huge shifts and changes in your world and a whole heap of information and awesome material to take with you and use forevermore. So, yeah.
Sarah, that is such an invitation. I really don't know how anyone will be able to resist that. So if you're in business, if you're not in business, life and living is your business, come along to Sarah's classes next week.